What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. This is Ray Groove. I have been MIA, but y'all don't hate me, so that's okay. To my immediate left, I have the Pat. Introduce yourself to Pat.
What's going on, you guys? My name is Patrick, your local scholar slash teacher slash activist out here setting the ashy hoteps and all the other motherfucking racists straight.
Oh, God.
Bird. And then... To my immediate right, I have the Neish. Introduce yourself, the Neish.
Well, my list isn't as long as my cousins over there. But hi, I'm Tanisha, but everybody calls me Neish. Soon to be mommy.
Nasty Neish Mamiana.
All right, y'all. And today, we're going to be talking about a topic that I forgot, but I'm going to ask Pat because he remembered.
We're going to be talking about this double standard when it comes to protecting black women and all the bullshit y'all been perpetrating and spitting out about Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez.
That's on everything. Okay, so let me just start off by saying I'm tired of you ashy hoes, all right, with these double standards, thinking, oh, you know, Tom, Dick, and Harry can do whatever they want, but Jane, Bernice, and Gertrude cannot. And honestly, I'm sick and I'm fucking tired. All right. First of all, we come from black women. If you are a black person, if you're not a black person, like if you're Irish or something, or like something else, you come from that woman. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we all come from women. So for us to have these double standards when it comes to women in the first place is asinine. It's stupid. It's poo-tastic, and it's
unnecessary.
It's it gives me very like big stanky muff energy. Right.
It gives me doodle crumb energy.
Scrub the
ground doodle brown
energy. You know what I'm saying? So let's start off. We're gonna start with the whole Megan Thee Stallion thing.
Yeah.
Tory Lanez thing.
I personally just don't like the fact of how when the incident happened, everybody was just a lot of people was just like, oh well, you know. She rap about, you know, fucking niggas, and she rap about taking money from niggas and all this other stupid shit. So why should I feel the need to protect her, or trying to make it basically seem like it's what she deserved? And that's bullshit, because your favorite male rappers out here rapping about moving drugs, selling work, and fucking hoes and bitches, and they have wives, and they haven't sold drugs in decades, or if at all.
Exactly.
And
capping.
They're out here fucking lying to y'all, selling y'all a dream, and y'all go for it. Y'all do not analyze and critique these niggas that be rapping the way that y'all critique these women, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
You know what? And honestly, truth be told, like, say whatever happened, like what happened to Megan Thee Stallion, getting shot in her feet or whatever by he who shall not be named, because he will be deported soon. I believe, because that's
we gonna call him no hairline for the video.
He don't have one.
He really don't.
How a bald nigga got a do-rag? What ways?
Well, hold on, because you gotta like be optimistic about things. So like maybe you wear the do-rag.
Or sometimes you have to understand that it's not your ministry or your calling, and you gotta let it go. The nigga had because the nigga had hair one day. He had hair one day, and then he was bald again. It's an optical illusion. I don't like that.
I too believe.
Don't tell me he out here had a lace front on. They make lace
I don't know
front
what the
waves.
fuck he
You
had.
know what? The niggas be wearing lace fronts. You know, we getting off topic. So, but my thing is like, let this one happen to your favorite rapper. God forbid Drake get shot in his feet. The world is
That
over.
one better. Let this happen to somebody like your mama, your sister, your cousin, your auntie.
You would be ready to ride out.
Exactly.
That's definitely.
And I hate that shit.
Don't forget that she is somebody's daughter. She is somebody's cousin. Like
she is somebody's something. Like
somebody's
but
something.
also
my whole thing about it is she don't have those people anymore. Like she don't have her mother or her grandmother or her father. She don't got nobody like riding for her and protecting her like how some other women have who go through this same sentiment. And it's like y'all trashing this lady and it don't make any sense.
But truth be told, it's bigger than just Megan Thee Stallion too. It seems to be a trend when it comes to black women their troubles and their strives, it seems like people don't take them as serious as they need to. They see,
They never
I guess, black
believe them.
women as
Yeah,
like or
bitter
somebody who
or
was like
some
bitter or angry, belligerent. Somebody who doesn't have comments, just anything.
Or
Like
always
y'all
got an
belittle
attitude,
people,
but that's not even
yeah,
the case.
and that's never the case. It's just like
I don't like
even,
it.
but you know what? And they've actually shown, like they've done studies as well. Like even in the medical field, like when black women give birth to children, they have a higher risk of death after childbirth
Because they don't
or during
listen.
childbirth because they don't listen to the black woman. But for that to still be in our community in this big year of 2020, everybody's supposed to be so woke and shit, but y'all still spewing this same ignorant bullshit out of y'all fucking beef suckers every damn day.
Beef suckers lying like
Is
Wow.
wow. I don't give a damn what Megan might have done to Mr. Lanes or whatever the hell. You shoot the woman. You shoot her in her
in the
feet.
foot at that.
my whole
Allegedly.
Yeah, and then my whole thing about it is, and the shit that really pissed me off with us as a community, the amount of women and the amount of black men that I saw saying, oh, well, he figured out that Megan was Mike, so that's why he shot her. Trying to call her a man because she is a taller, more statuesque woman. That's bullshit. Because it comes down to a thing of, oh, well, she a man, that's why he shot her. What type of ignorant bullshit is that?
Even if, and it's not the case, even if that was the case, that still doesn't give you the right to fucking shoot her, you fucking ignorant transphobic whores.
Yeah, like that was my next thing. So now it's like it's not only enough that you attack this woman and don't believe her through her trauma, like y'all been doing for generations and fucking decades of not believing black women and their trauma and not giving them their just. Now you come out with some fucking transphobic bullshit trying to make it sound like it's okay to perpetuate violence against trans women.
But I'm
And it's never okay.
Like, why are y'all just want to steady protect this man? Like,
Right. Who the fuck is he?
exactly. He's not even from here, first of all.
Well, hold on. We not from here.
This
But-
is true.
I mean, none of us.
Still.
are
It really
technically from
is,
here.
but
I'll
still,
tell you
like,
one thing. I'm never going to let a nigga whose hairline is receding play me and shoot me in the feet.
He don't even got a
You know what I'm
hairline.
saying?
He bald.
Well, yeah.
I'm never gonna let First of all, if you're gonna wear the do-rag, go talk to Tiger and get his doctor who transplanted his hair.
No, they did good with Tiger.
They did really good
They did
in
good with Tiger
transplanting his hair. So what the fuck you doing? Why you still bald wearing these do-rags?
And lace fronts.
Okay, units.
You.
The bitch got on closures. I'm fucking sick of it.
Oh, I'm weak.
It's the closure for me.
I'm so weak.
But no, it really speaks to a larger issue. And you know what? And like anybody with a brain and an IQ above 13
Which
can
some people don't
understand.
have.
Tell the children. But can understand and can see we have a glaring problem in the black community where it comes to tearing each other down. And it doesn't matter what group you belong to. We can say, oh, there's a problem with people tearing down black women. That's true. But then you're going to see black women tearing down gay males. Mm-hmm. But you're also going to see gay males tearing down, lesbians. You're going to see lesbians tearing down the other. Like, it's always going to be something. It's this repetitive cycle of fucking shitty draws, okay? Shitty draws and pissy beds. Yeah. This bullshit, this crab in the barrel mentality that the black community has. I'm honestly just sick of seeing it. In this big year of 2020, again, I say.
Yeah.
The big year of 2020 where we should know better. And when you know better, you do better. But we know better and we still doing the same stupid, wrinkly, closed-ass, mildewy, closed-ass bullshit.
We are literally, as a people, the personification of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. It's like, not to be on this soapbox because I have seen a lot of shit about divisiveness in our community when it comes to addressing issues. I don't like that. What I will say is we can focus on multiple people going through issues and it not be divisive, but there are still divisive things within our community. I will say that. But what I don't like is when these black men get on like, oh, this is divisive because that's what they want us to do X, Y, and Z. No. We can still talk about how the system and everything else is doing you guys wrong, but yet how a lot of you are taking this oppression and this bullshit and this toxic masculinity and this bullshit ass patriarchy and imposing it upon black women and like black LGBTQ people. Because my whole thing is, if your liberation doesn't include all black people, I don't want it. If you want to be the gatekeeper to patriarchy as a black male, figuring like, oh, well, they do this to us, quote unquote, the man and white people do this to us, and we want to stop that, for you to turn around and essentially do the same thing that they were doing to other black people who don't fit your narrative, black women and the black LGBTQ community, I don't want that shit. Your liberation ain't for all of us, so I don't want it.
And it's not liberation. They just want to
they want to be the new gatekeeper.
They want to be the new gatekeeper. I actually talked about that on my Instagram profile.
Yeah, I don't want.
If y'all follow me on Instagram at Ray Groove, I'm gonna put the link for all our social media profiles in the description box down below. Yeah, that's ugly. Anyway, but no, yeah, like that's also another motherfucking issue. It's just like, cause remember, like the whole when after George Floyd's untimely death and all the protests for Black Lives Matter, which was an amazing time. Even during this pandemic, we still showed out in numbers and did miraculous things. We made lots of change.
And today at the march
March in Washington.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Showed out.
That was today. Oh yes. Yeah.
Shout out to
But
everybody who did it.
even still, right after we did so great doing the whole Black Lives Matter movement and did the Blackout Tuesday, we're boycotting businesses that I still boycott to this day because I am not fugazi. Okay. The Black Trans Lives Matter, movement started having protests because Black trans sisters were being killed for nothing, virtually. For existing. And I am looking under the comments and there are people saying, oh no, I don't support this. This isn't what Black Lives Matter is about. Bitch, all Black Lives Matter, not just some.
All. Not to mention, let's look into when Black Lives Matter was created. Look at the creators. These were queer, like black women in the community themselves. So how can you fix your black ass lips to say that, oh, I don't support this part of black people matter and exist, but I support Black Lives Matter?
You don't get to pick and choose.
You do not.
Bitch. You do not get to pick and choose.
If you want your life to matter, fitting into the heteronormative bullshit that is society, but you don't want people who don't fit that mold and that box to matter and to live, you're a part of the problem too. You're no better than the system and the other race of people that keep us down. And I don't respect it. And I'm never going to respect it because it's bullshit.
And that's what I don't like to hear.
And then, you don't want to hear that you're a piece of shit. And then, now, because I called you out on the fact of, you're talking about Black Lives Matters, but Black lives only matter when it's the black lives that fit into the box that you want it to fit into. Now I'm being divisive. No, I'm not being divisive. I'm holding you accountable as a fellow black person. Because if you want black lives to matter, that means every black life that you encounter, that anybody encounters. Not just straight male black lives. Not just straight women black lives. Like, it's everybody. So the black gay male, the black lesbian female, the black trans man, the black trans woman. It's everything.
The black homeless man and woman.
The black disabled. Like, it's so many. Like, intersectionality is such a big thing in this society, and it's a big thing that we as a community choose to ignore, and I do not like it. Like, the fucking ableist, like, mentality. Okay, you have all working limbs, and that's great. Thank whoever it is that you serve, that you have it. But there are people in our community who do not have it. And some of us have a tendency to look down on them. People who are less fortunate than us, who do not have homes. Like, thank whoever you serve that you are able to provide a roof over your head. But things happen in life where you can't, where some people do not have it. Does that make you better than the next person? No, because it's as sure as you look down on that person as if they are nothing because they don't have a home. Whoever you may serve can take everything away from you, and you could be in their same predicament. Like, it's too judgy, and we don't have time to be judging each other because we have a mission to uphold, and we have to liberate ourselves as a people as a whole. So we can't do that if you're judging the next person for this and this other person for that, or you only want this type of freedom for this particular group is selfish and it's stupid, and I can't stand it.
And that leads into, because we know what the problems are, and it's been the same problem for generations. It's always, and as long as I can remember, the black community has been known as a community that has that crab in the bucket mentality. So now it's the question of, what do we do to fix it? I don't know if any outside person can fix it. I don't know if us talking to you through the camera, if you're even watching,
Right.
you ignorant whores, can no offense, because I'm ignorant, so it's like that, but can fix it. But it's one of those situations where you really have to look into yourself to see, like, the bullshit that you do, and look at things from a grander scale, or connect to it on a personal level. When you see some shit happen, when you see a trans woman getting jumped in, you know what I'm saying, like on a video on the news feed on Twitter, imagine that's maybe a family member of yours. Maybe it's a sibling of yours that happens to be that way. Maybe you do have a sibling that, you know what I'm saying, is a part of the LGBTQ plus family, and that could very well be them had they made maybe 2 different life decisions. Put yourself in that position to see how you would handle it different. If it was somebody that you loved and cared about and cherished, how you would react to somebody doing that shit to them. And then think about what you do to other people, and that'll change your course of action. That's going to change the way you do things. That's going your whole G gonna be different. The way y'all moving now is just like y'all are just blind to the way that y'all act, and it's always how other people are treating you, but never how you're treating other people, and that's fucked up. Exactly. Because that's how other people are when they treat us.
Exactly.
That's how everyone else handles it, and we can't be like everybody else. We can't. We've been shitted on for hundreds of years, for centuries.
And y'all just out here perpetuating
being
shit,
crazy.
And I don't like it.
Y'all
are willfully ignorant and willfully blind on a lot of things. Like, it pisses me off. Like, I equate it to y'all want to fight for, systemic racism and for us to be treated fairly. And I get it. And we should fight for that, because we've done so much for our country and for people who don't look at us as citizens, who don't care about us. I totally get that, because it's true. But you can't use that same energy and turn around in that same breath and treat your fellow black person like crap because you have some type of homophobic, transphobic, misogynistic view. Like, you can't treat black women and black LGBTQ like plus people, like, you can't treat them badly because you feel like there's only one hat to wear in this fight. And I just don't like it. Because despite popular belief, we are able to multitask and we can worry about a plethora of problems. And I hate the fact that people try to act like this is a tunnel vision, one topic at a time thing. Well, let's focus on this first, and then we can move on to your thing.
No. It's not a your thing. We're all in this shit together,
it's
bitch.
Our thing. Like, how can you ever disrespect a black woman knowing that your black mother carried you for months, risked her life, her health, her strength? Because as the old folks say where I'm from, when a black woman is in labor, she has 1 foot on a banana peel and 1 foot in the grave. So, plenty of black women have died in childbirth, not able to hold their children, not able to nurture and watch their children grow. So how can you fix your lips to disrespect a black woman? Any woman, period, but especially a black woman who is already, in the words of Brother Malcolm X, is the most disrespected human being, the most disrespected person in America. In this planet. Black women don't get no shine. Black women are creative. They are innovative. But yet, what do? They have to play the backfield because egos. Black male egos, stop it. White male egos, stop it. White female egos, stop it.
Okay.
There's everything that works against them as a whole. So they don't need black men and the black community as a whole trying to work against them when they already have so many other things. Not to negate what we as black males have to go through, because there are things as that
It's a
too.
definitely thing, especially a gay black male.
Yeah, there are things, and I'm never going to try to negate anybody else's struggle. But if everybody's struggling together, how can you try to make this a war and a battle of the struggles? Everybody has a struggle. Come together so that all your struggles can be fixed. Work on all your struggles together, because that's the only way we're going to make it as a people. And that's just what it is.
You have anything to add, Miss Neish?
Right, because I feel like I monopolize a lot of time, and I definitely.
But no,
Listen,
it's
you-
valuable
but you was
information.
speaking-
Listen,
exactly,
okay?
valuable information.
Listen,
I
anybody who's watching, this is what you need to hear.
I ain't lying.
Excuse the language.
Yeah,
And I'm not bleeping it out.
Yeah, and I know I do have a tendency to use a little bit more
We fucking curse.
profane language. But when I get in my bag about these situations, what comes out is what comes out. But please don't ever misconstrue the profane language for a lack of intellect, because I will read you like an after-school PBS special.
Come on.
Baby, I'm an educator first and foremost. I'm a researcher. I'm a historian. This is what I do. Like, if I don't do nothing else, I'm going to research some shit. I'm going to tell you some real shit. I'm going to move on. And what I do for a living, I'm raising the next generation of people. I'm teaching the next generation of black people so they can come together and they can work and keep moving on what we doing. So if any of my students see this, don't mind Mr. Wilson language, but hey.
I'm
Not
free
that
shit.
hate. Oh God. Nah, but seriously, coming from what Pat was saying, like it is sad that even like our own men don't protect us, and that they like they put us down. Like, one thing I'm tired of seeing is like this whole like white and the whole interracial couple thing. Listen, if you're a black man and a white woman is your preference, more power to you. I wish you nothing but love and happiness. But do not degrade us in the process, because that shit burns me. Because don't forget that during this protest, it was the black women that were on the front lines for y'all. It was black women that will march and fight for you.
As always.
But like when it comes to us, it's just like, well.
It's like, who's there to go to bat for y'all?
Exactly.
Y'all have to
You
be
leave y'all high and dry.
y'all have to be the foundation for everybody else and be strong for everybody else. But when it's y'all's turn for support in that foundation, who do y'all turn to?
Right, like, how dare
Each
you
other.
degrade a black woman you came from one? Like, do you tell your grandma like this? Your mama?
You
And
wasn't
if you,
there.
Like,
and if you
And
do,
if you do,
if
you are
you do
trash
talk to your mother
bot.
like that, she to box your ass
Okay.
off.
Because listen, I'm about to bring a beautiful baby boy, black baby boy at that in this world, and I'll be damned.
Show me your belly.
Right. Stand up.
Show your belly.
Stand up, Mamiana.
Mommy Anna.
Yes.
Walk past, and then walk back.
Come on, give him.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. I'm screaming.
But, like I said, I'd be damned if my son would grow up degrading a black woman. Like, no.
Gio, what you say? Me?
Exactly. Especially if two of his godfathers are sitting on this couch right now. So I know.
Why would
You
you
will
look
know
at the
that.
camera?
We ain't playing that. I ain't playing that shit. I
Nah,
don't care.
I'm not.
It's
You don't
no
do
way.
that.
It's
We
no
got
way.
it's open minds only over here.
'Cause
In
I-
education.
Because I have a family member who just remarried, and she is white. I don't have a problem with her. I don't have a problem with their relationship. And not once, ever, did I ever hear him come out of his mouth when he degrade a black woman.
Exactly.
Because first of all, my aunt will knock his box loose. First of all. But that's just his preference. And that's okay.
Yeah, but that's the truth. Like,
Yeah.
and the fact is, I hate the fact that a lot of black men come off like, oh, well, y'all just bitter, y'all mad, y'all jealous, bad attitude, just bad attitude. That no, black women have been saying for years, love who you want to love, people who you want to be with, but shut the fuck up about black women. What is so hard about this concept?
Please. They got
I
nothing to
don't-
do with what the fuck
I
you
don't
got going
understand
on.
it.
Exactly.
Like my uncle, white women is his preference. My uncle, like, he married, you know, his first wife. She was a white woman. I have two wonderful cousins, two wonderful biracial cousins because of it. He just got engaged. He proposed to his girlfriend of years. She is now his fiance. and it's beautiful. I am happy for them. But my uncle would never fix his lips to disrespect a black woman because he understands black women have been his foundation and his backbone for years because my granny and my great granny raised him, took care of him. He saw the struggles that my granny went through for years. Like, what? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, black women not saying, oh, we mad because y'all dating white women. Now, don't get me wrong, some of them might be, but that comes from a lack of open-mindedness. But a lot of black women are saying, we don't care. But stop disrespecting us and bringing us into your bullshit. Because I hear it loud and clear. My black women friends say this all the time. All the black women who I grew up with and was raised around, they say this all the time. Do what you want. Whatever makes you happy. Love is love. Go for it. But don't disrespect the black woman. Because if we're going to be technical about it, every person on the earth came from a black woman. I don't care.
I mean, that's
because
that's a whole nother topic.
Yeah, it's a whole nother topic for a whole nother time.
Did he lie? Fuck no.
But it is what it is. The Eve gene is real, and it's black women. Because no matter who a black woman lays with and has a child with,
that child is
childless. That child is going to have
some version of it.
Some version of blackness that you cannot escape. And it's just what it is.
That is true.
We'll get into that on another
day. That's another discussion for another day.
Yes.
But I'm gonna go ahead and throw that out.
That's the thing.
So stop
look that shit up.
So stop disrespecting black women because that shit be fucking pissing me off.
And then y'all be mad like when we be with men of other races. Like I was just telling Ray the other day, or was it the day when we was talking about Serena Williams?
It was today.
Y'all talking about how she manly and like. She's too masculine, but she out here being loved, be treated like the beautiful queen she is.
You can't win for losing.
By white women.
You can't win for losing.
Because
black women can't win for losing.
They can't. It's always something.
It's always gonna be something.
She's too masculine.
She too strong.
She's too strong looking. She too manly.
Homegirl can't throw a cotton ball over a house, but hey,
that's some strong ass shit.
That is.
But that does not mean she doesn't need to be protected.
Yeah, my whole thing about it is
someone's mother at the end of the day, or she's gonna be.
No, she is. She has a daughter.
Olympia. She's definitely
a daughter.
Here, it's like. I see the videos. My whole thing about it is, it doesn't matter. Like, when did it become a thing for us to tear down our women so badly that you get to choose and deem what's worthy of protection, what's worthy to be considered a black woman? Like, this whole notion of what, effeminate black women are. Like, she's still somebody's daughter, somebody's mother, somebody's wife at the end of the day. Same thing with Megan. Getting back to the original thing, Megan is somebody's daughter, somebody's cousin, somebody's best friend, somebody's niece. Megan is, she's tall. She's a statuesque woman. Why do y'all immediately paint that with being a man? But my whole thing about it is, I saw something on the internet and that shit really made me think. Megan Thee Stallion is literally only an inch taller than Rihanna.
Rihanna's that tall?
Rihanna's that tall.
Megan Thee Stallion is only like 5'10" without heels on. Rihanna's like 5'9". Y'all would never have the same energy for Rihanna the way that y'all give to Megan. And there's a
we had a similar situation.
Yeah.
With Rihanna. We not gonna go into that.
Y'all were
dealt with that.
Super sympathetic and
hell yeah.
Oh, he wrong this, that. For the most part, but there was still ashy fucking niggas.
Always the ashy
and
niggas.
Fucking hard coochie part women in the drawers. hard coochie part in the drawers women. Fucking like
hard coochie part in the drawers.
Just fucking disrespecting her.
Oh my God, my lips are chapped now.
The one that washed with 3 bars or something for the.
And that shit pissed me off because that shit with Rihanna happened in 2009. This shit happened this year. Fucking over a decade. And y'all still can't get it together to understand that violence against women is fucking horrible. It's trash. And y'all mindsets won't change. And I can't be mad at some of y'all because it's learned bullshit. It's learned bullshit from these fucking toxic ass men that y'all call daddy, granddaddy, uncle so and so, and cousin this.
Your brothers too.
And yeah, and your fucking brothers too.
Rank brothers.
Like, I'm tired of the
He
shit.
said hard coochie part. I'm sorry. I'm on that. I'm still there.
That means-
You kept talking. I said
Like, I'm tired of the shit.
I'm stuck there.
Because how do you as a woman,
Hard coochie part. The troll.
how do you as a woman get so wrapped up in patriarchy that you shit on the next woman who went through this trauma that they had to live with, this trauma that they had to deal with? I hate it. I hate it. And I can't fathom how somebody would just literally just negate somebody's pain and somebody's trauma for the sake of, well, what did you do? Or she was a man, or she started it, or like
I hate hearing that part.
when I saw that shit that said, oh well, Tori found out that Megan was Mike and that's why he shot her. What?
That's the most
Even
ignorant
still,
shit.
I literally was so fucking disgusted. Like what is that to
Shit.
say?
Even if that was a joke, that wasn't.
Child.
That wasn't. No.
But
No.
you know what? Y'all know y'all ain't shit. Y'all know y'all ain't shit.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up because y'all know I'm recording this shit on my phone. And baby, I don't even know if this shit's still recording. We're gonna see. Cause I don't know if somebody called me or not. Cause I'm using the good camera on the back. But if y'all like our discourse and our conversation and the way that we're going with this thing with the profanity, all cause bitch, I ain't cutting out the profanity. I don't give a damn.
Bitch, I talk how I talk.
I talk how I talk.
If my parents see this, I'm almost 30. So
I'm not
gonna tell
promoting
you.
it. I'm not gonna tell my mama this video up.
Well, my
She
daddy
see
know
it,
the
she
child who he helped raise, so
Y'all comment down below if y'all feeling me. I want to hear what y'all's opinions and thoughts are on this. Just know if you say some bullshit and I comment back, be prepared to go back and forth.
okay.
'Cause the
That's
clapbacks
just
are
it
real.
is what it is, and
Keep
I'm gonna
it-
tag them in it.
Keep it tasteful.
Please keep it cute. But yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel, tell y'all friends or whatever. I'm gonna be introducing wings and things soon. Y'all stay tuned, cause y'all like mukbangs and we gonna be eating and stuff and talk about like lighter stuff, whatever. Cool. Yeah, y'all get it. I'm gonna put their social media accounts in the description box down below as well as mine. Please fucking follow me. Don't play with me, okay? All right. Make sure y'all like the video and turn on the notification bell. I'm gonna try and be more frequent with the videos as well. I'm not gonna promise y'all like 2 videos a week, but I got y'all for like 1 a week.
Period.
That's